May profits be upon you. Welcome back to another Forex Weekly Forecast. And you are trading with rtmoney. All right. We're going to take a look at EURUSD. Okay. This is the third of this playlist. I have these videos, the Forex Weekly Forecast for the week of August 29th through September 2nd on a playlist. You can just let them play automatically. All right. And this is the third one. Let's take a look at EURUSD. Okay. Last week, the USD was ranked at number 1 at 425. All right. And this week, it is ranked at number 1 again, 3.95, a very marginal difference in strength. And you can see that the US dollar is moving sideways. Now let's take a look at the euro. Last week it was at number 8, the weakest at minus 485. This week it's at minus 421, a very marginal difference again. All right, very marginal. Euro kind of moves sideways itself, but it's ranked at number 7 this week. All right, so I'm putting the weakest against the strongest, right? That's the whole point. So we can have the highest probability trades. All right, let's take a look at the monthly. And what we can see, I want you to just take note of the swings, the swing structure. Swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high. All right, as long as we're making higher highs and higher lows, we are in an uptrend and we are bullish, right? When do we turn bearish? When the swing structure is broken. That's when we turn bearish. When it breaks past here. All right. Every time we break the highs, we are bullish. We break the highs, we are bullish. We don't turn bearish just because we start pulling back, because the nature of the markets is higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, right? And we wait for that pullback to end. As long as it doesn't break this, we're still bullish. Got it? That's the way it works. That's the rules. All right. We just looked at the monthly time frame here. All right. Now, for months, we've been bearish on the monthly time frame, but the swing structure is macro level structure. If price is pulling back down here and we see that this low is holding price, then we know it's making a higher low to make a higher high. That's the expectation. All right. And the higher time frames is the framework with which the lower time frames work within. So even though it is bearish on this monthly time frame with lower lows and lower highs, even though it's bearish on the monthly time frame, the macro level, the higher time frame level, all right, this is probably 3-month swing structure, all right, a 3-month time frame, all right, we're bullish, and the only reason why the 3-month macro level swing structure is bullish and the monthly is bearish is because this is just facilitating a higher low to be made for that next higher high. I hope you get what I just put down, because that's some juicy stuff. That's the sauce. I'm letting you know structure is king. Okay. So this is a strong low because it made a new high. All right. And if price comes here, we expect it to hold. All right. And price is on its way. Price is on its way. All right. And this is a very a deep pullback. If we use the Fibonacci's from the swing low to the swing high, we're looking for price to come into discount prices, not premium. We want to take longs from discount. We want to take shorts from premium. All right. And that what divides that is the 50% area of this swing high and swing low trading range. Are you with me? Are you tracking? If you got questions, leave a comment in the comment section below. Okay. What are we doing here? Price is at this monthly area here, right? Does this look like much? It's a monthly area of demand. Does it look like much? No, it doesn't look like much, especially when you're looking at all these, the swing structure, right? This looks like a pause, all right? But that's where we find ourselves. So what am I expecting to happen here? Eventually, I believe that price will come through that and test this swing low, all right? And that doesn't mean we won't get some kind of reaction, all right? After this impulse, I'm expecting some kind of pullback, all right? Just like this impulse, all right? You had to wait a minute for price to pull back. It went a little bit lower, right? It went a little bit lower, and then it decided to pull back, breaking market structure to the upside. That's what I fear we're going to have to do here. We're going to have to wait a minute. We're going to see price come down a little bit lower, quite possibly to test this lower zone, and then we're going to see that pullback. Just keep that in mind. You know, hold on to that. All right, let's go to the weekly. Let's just take a peek. All right, that little zone here, it still looks like a pause in action. All right, a rally base rally, right? This looks more like a CP pattern, continuity, continuation pattern. All right, in the parlance of some supply and demand traders. Okay, and but that's also a daily zone of demand. I'm looking for some kind of reaction here. All right, we've broken market structure. This is a 2016 low. All right, this was also a demand zone. All right, we have the reaction to it here, and price just tore right through it. Boom. All right, we haven't had a pullback after this major zone, a major break of structure. All right, this is a major low here. All right, 2016, man. All right, this also was a major piece of market structure to break. All right, and we haven't had that strong pullback yet. So after all of this, I'm expecting it to come. All right, let's go to the daily. You just have to, that's natural. You just have to expect it to come at some point, and you look for indications from price in the market to let you know it's going to happen. Now, this is the daily. Clearly, we can see that we broke that low. We broke this market structure here. All right, we are bearish. We have this pullback. We have a lovely pullback. This is the trading range. It came back within the 50 percentile, above the 50 percentile, maybe around the 618 golden ratio if you use your fib levels. And we broke this low. All right, that low is above the demand that we're in, and we can say, hey, we have inducement. We had inducement. This got people to take longs, and price came back and took their stop losses out to mitigate this demand zone. Okay. I always look for inducement points. I always do. All right. So where are we now? We have this impulse. We have this pullback here. Is it major? No, it's not major, because you can see that the length of the major pullbacks here. All of these lines I have here are the internal high points. All right, we had a pullback. We had a correction. We had a pullback, right? And then we made a higher high, breaking that high. All right, price came down. The low held because it made a new high here, so it was kind of strong. Made a new high, all right, breaking that high. Okay, is this the pullback? And is it over? Well, we had a very impulsive move down, so I'm looking for a correction. Now, we did get some correction here. This is where it gets tricky. This is where you gotta be on your toes. This was the breakout area. Price came back to test this area. Didn't quite reach that low, but came very close to it. And that's something that you see a lot. You know, price consolidates, and then it has a manipulative move up to swing, to swipe the liquidity from these tops, and then makes the move to swipe all the liquidity down below that that consolidative area, and we swept this low. So I'm looking for price to pull back. It did pull back. This is the news candle on Friday. So are we done with this pullback? Are we going to come up here and mitigate this unmitigated zone? All right. That is my question right now. This was demand zone. This is the extent, the extreme of the reaction of that demand zone. As soon as it closed below that low, I was up here waiting for price to pull back. It never did. It never did. Price came all the way down, took that low. Ha. This was also a demand zone. Am I right? Am I right? Of course I'm right. This was a demand zone, and price finally got below it, closed below it. As soon as it closes below, where am I going to? The nearest supply that is responsible for breaking that demand. All right. We have some buy to sell wicks here. Can you see it? Buy to sell. All right. On the lower time frame, you'll see this a little bit more. But price came up to that zone, even with the news. Reached that candle up there to sweep the liquidity of these highs. And then we close bearishly. Let's go to the 4-hour. So this zone doesn't look like much, but it was enough to fire off price, and it engulfed the previous candle, top and bottom of the range of that previous candle. We have closed below it. I think price is going to go lower. All right. I like the strength. I like playing to the strength of the US dollar. Maybe price comes up here and tests the base of this bullish candle before the aggressive sell-off. If price does travel up, I'm looking for the contact there, if there is any contact. All right, because what may happen, because Friday closed so bearishly, what may happen, we may get a gap down. All right, we may get a gap down come market open, and we might see price fire through, bounce back up. Maybe we can test this. Maybe we can test this area, because if we do, I'm going down to the 15-minute to get a confirmation entry and take it down. All right. I need price to give me an indication. The more conservative route to take is, one, if price comes back up into this zone. This is very similar looking to the GU, right? Look at this. Come on, man. I don't want. There you go. All right. We got a little supply chain going on. All right. If price comes up, trades back up in there, man, I'm looking for that confirmation trade to take to the downside. For sure, I am. All right. Now, I would love to see this demand zone here being taken out, a close below it, and then a pushback. This will be a better trade, much better. I would like to see demand fail before I take a short into it. All right. I'm looking for price to come and mitigate, and tap into the middle of this demand zone, which is the daily and the daily extreme of a weekly demand zone. Okay, do you understand? I hope you're keeping up with this. So the price is in the middle, and I don't like that. All right, there is incentive for price to come up here, take out this liquidity as inducements. All right, these are inducement. This could be inducement to get trap sellers. All right, just to come back up, mitigate the unmitigated zone, and then come down. All right, I'm keeping my eye out for that. All right, so but I do like to play this as a US dollar strength play, right? If the market does come up, I'm looking for confirmations here at this zone, and I will look for a price to come down lower. All right, I don't think this zone is substantial. I think we will be taking it out soon enough. But I'd like to see, I would love to see this demand, this low, which led to a stronger high, a higher high, and a higher high on the in this sub structure there. So that's the play. I'm looking for shorts. All right. I'm not looking for longs. I'm not. I don't even want to take a long if a price starts dithering here and comes up. I don't want to take a long from here into this. All right, just to get here. I will wait. I'll sit on my hands until price gets up here and I can get a decent short position. I'm looking for that contact here. I'm looking for this so I can take it down. All right. If the market just opens straight up from here, if it just opens straight up from here and starts coming down, I'm waiting for this zone to get taken out. Right. And then I'll be waiting here at this zone on 15-minute. I'll be waiting on this 15-minute zone to for a confirmation so I can take price to the downside. Boom. I'm looking for this. However it comes, that's however it comes. We're kind of like in the middle right here. And I hate that. I hate that it's in the middle. Supply. All right, that's a 4-hour zone. But I'm gonna mark it. I'm marking the whole range of this candle here. And we'll see. Depends on how price opens up. If it opens up bearish, I'm waiting for it to bounce to pull back so I can get that short. If it opens up bullish, I'm waiting for confirmations in this zone so I can take it down lower. If it travels all the way up, it just travels all the way up, and I'll wait until it gets up here, and then I'll be looking for my confirmations on the 15-minute for that short. I hope you were able to keep up with that. Good. I know you did. All right. So smash that like button. All right. If you picked up what I put down, man, just go ahead and smash that like button. Hit the subscribe. All right, because you want to subscribe to this channel, because I give it the way I got it. Okay. And I'm hoping that you're picking it up. Okay. Make sure you hit the bell icon so you can get notified of all of my updates, because I update at the community tab in my YouTube channel, not to mention Lions Den Effects, which has a membership drive right now, and we are free to join. Take advantage of it, get a taste of what we're offering there. Come on down. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Check out the video on your screen right now. All right, that's the pound USD. You want to see that one, and you want to see the one that came up before that. They're all on the same playlist. Check them out.